Creators, it's Melissa from Melissa's Creations here, and today we're going through the August 2018 Paper Pumpkin Kit Blissful Blooms. I am really excited about this kit. Over in my Facebook group, I did a live video, which will be at the end of this alternates video, showing all of the beautiful items that were included in this kit and making a couple of those projects for my customers and downlines in that group. So today I'm going to show you the alternate that I came up with for this kit, which is this right here. I love it! You make me so happy, and this card makes me so happy. What do you guys think? It was really simple to put together, and I did use just a few additional items to enhance the beautiful items in this box. Let's get started making this card. So these cards are the original designs from the Paper Pumpkin Kit this month. I really loved this kit. It came with these pre-printed cards and then some leaf shapes in vellum, old olive and white. We had the beautiful flirty flamingo baker's twine with the silver threaded through it, and they gave us some different size labels that have the silver foil embedded in there as well. And in this kit they included some silver foil lined envelopes and fun insides. It's a splatter. We have one in the old olive and the other is in the flirty flamingo. Really beautiful envelopes, and I wanted to showcase that in my alternate card, and that's where you can see this border around the corner here. So I'll show you how I did that. And this is very similar to the first, but it's just a different printed card. So I thought those were gorgeous. They are so beautiful, and I can't wait to start making the rest and sending them out. For this alternate card, I added a piece of old olive cardstock. This is a regular card base. It measures 5.5 by 8.5, and it is scored in the middle at 4 1/4. I will be using an envelope for this card alternate. We are going to cut this apart, but don't worry. After you cut it apart, you have a lot left over to play with and create new alternates of your own. And another addition that I've added are some of the adhesive backed sequins. We're going to be putting a few of those on this card as well. We're going to start off with one of the pre-printed card bases. Now what I love so much about this is when we use the design here, you still have a beautiful piece of Whisper White cardstock that you can reuse to cut out other shapes you could include on your alternate project. We're just going to today focus on this portion. So I'm going to get my Stampin' trimmer, and we're going to trim this piece down so that it measures 3 3/4 by 5. Because I want to make sure that I get as much of this center as possible, I'm going to start by trimming this edge at 4, and then I'm going to trim the opposite side at the 3 3/4 mark. And that ensures that I don't cut off too much of that beautiful image. I'm going to apply the same principle to cut the other two sides. I'm going to first cut it at 5 1/4, and then I'm going to rotate it and cut it at 5. Now that we have this piece cut down, we're going to cut our envelope. And we are using the flap. So you have two ways you can do this. You can either cut the flap off right now, or you can take your envelope carefully apart and then cut the flap off. I did that on my first sample where I completely took the envelope apart so that I could cut off the flap. I wasn't sure which piece I wanted to use, so I initially cut this piece off. But I decided the flap was going to be a better option. So on this one, I'm not going to take everything apart until I'm ready to use this. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that flap off as it is. You could use this as a pocket on a scrapbook page or in a card or journal of some sort. So I think I'm gonna leave this whole in case I wanna do another alternate with that. Now this is the fun part. You can see here that the flap has two edges that kind of curve down here. And on here, I have it curving down around each side of my focal piece on the front. But if we lay this down, you can see that this side is just a little bit too long. So what we're going to do is a little bit of stitching. We're going to cut this off and then scooch it over and glue it down. So to do that, I'm simply going to put this back into my trimmer. I'm going to line up this edge with the 5.5 inch mark. It doesn't have to be 5.5 inches. I just wanted to make sure I didn't cut off too much. And you can see that we just have a very small piece. You could cut off a little bit more and have a little bit more room to work with, but I think this will be just fine for what we need to do. So I'm going to put this on top of my envelope, and I'm just going to get my placement first, and then I'm going to glue it down. So I'm making sure that this edge here is flush, right here. And I'm going to place this on top to get an idea of where it's going to go. I'm leaving a very small white border around, and I think I want to move it in even a little farther. So this is going to be tucked right behind the card. And it's going to make it look like that's where it ends. And I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to attempt to put a glue dot under there. So I'm going to take my snips and pick up a glue dot. And I'm going to try and remember where that placement was. Put down a glue dot, peel off the backing, and then be sure that you make sure that this edge is flush with your silver foil edge here. And we're just gonna set that down right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue this to my card, and then I'm gonna cut off the extra. We're going to put a strip of snail, and I'm going to place my card on top so that I have that thin white border. Just like that. And now we're just going to trim this extra off, carefully going underneath that little piece that we moved in. So very carefully and almost awkwardly, we're going to get our snips under there and then just trim it off, just like that. So I have my card base now. I'm going to take my bone folder and fold that in half, give it a nice crease. We're going to pop this up with the included dimensionals from the Paper Pumpkin Kit. And then we're just going to find the center. There we go. The stamps that were included in this kit are so beautiful. I love all of these sayings so much. This says, "You make me so happy," and that's the one that I used on my first alternate card that I made here. But this sentiment is one of my favorites. "The loss is immeasurable, but so is the love left behind." I think that is so beautiful. We also have "Thinking of you," "Thank you," and "Congratulations," along with some really beautiful stamps here, one of which is a little heart, or you could make it a petal. We have a little flower, a little kind of sunburst doohickey guy, and then this fun little flourish right here. So on this alternate, I'm going to use the thinner label that was included in the kit, and we're going to use the sentiment "Thank you," because I really want to make some thank you cards with these alternates. Blackberry Bliss is the color that was in this month's kit. However, I like to save these as little goodies and giveaways, so I'm going to bring in my classic Stampin' pad in the same color. And we're going to stamp that thank you. This month's kit also included some gorgeous Vellum Leaf pieces. So I'm going to pop a few out of here in varying sizes. And I'm going to place them on the back of my sentiment. Now there are two sides to this vellum. You can see one side is a really nice dark green and the other side is a little bit lighter. I don't know how well that's showing, but there is a difference. So just make note of that if you have this kit and you're putting together an alternate project or the actual project. When I was doing these, which if you watch to the end of the video, you'll see that clip, I put mine on upside down accidentally. But it still looks really beautiful. Okay, oh, I need a little bit more adhesive over here for that guy. There we go. And I am also going to take some more dimensionals. And I like to put those right over those vellum pieces to really make sure that they're not going anywhere. And I think even though my butterfly is going up and down, I think I'm going to turn the card and do this way. And with the baker's twine that was included in this kit, I'm just kind of running my thumbnail along this to kind of soften it up a little bit. I'm going to be tying a bow, and I find that if you soften it up as much as you can, the bow will come out a little better than if it was fresh off the spool, let's say. And I do love this because it's pretty pliable. So we'll trim those tails off, snug that bow up a little, and get out another glue dot. Let's put it on this side. And finally, the finishing touch, we're going to add some of these beautiful sequins. And there we are, creators. There are some alternate projects using this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit, Blissful Blooms, for August of 2018. Make sure that you stay tuned for the Facebook post that I did earlier in my VIP group. It's a lot of fun to interact with my customers and downlines. If you're interested in being a customer or a downline of mine, let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you about the opportunity. Hello everybody, I am back and I'm gonna do a paper pumpkin today. I just felt like, oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've done a paper pumpkin and my hair is like crazy right now. This is my like post gym hair, so you'll have to excuse that for being all over the place. Anyway, yes, I wanted to get on here and do a little quick video with you guys and break out my paper pumpkin. See what's going on in that box. Any of you guys have the August Paper Pumpkin? Blissful Blooms is this month, and it's I haven't opened it yet, of course, so I'm excited to dive in and see how that goes. Hi Amy, thanks for joining. Just about to dive into Paper Pumpkin. I really like Paper Pumpkin a lot. I think it's really fantastic and fun. Next month is the Halloween box, and it's going to be a limited edition black box with spider webs all over it and a fun Halloween project. I'm so excited. So if you guys are interested in trying out Paper Pumpkin, get on that bandwagon before September 10th so that you can get that box, because it's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around. We're going to dive into this fun Paper Pumpkin. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys, look what I got to match my desk. Isn't that amazing? I just thought that was so cool. It's marble, and I'm into this marble phase right now, if you couldn't tell. And it has gold foil writing on it. So cute. Love it. On sale, JCPenney. They had actually some decent stuff. I was really surprised. Oh, school. Are you excited for this year? Has it been, like, how many days have you been in school so far? Is it just this week is the first week? So all I'm going to bring into this session is a D-size acrylic block and a pair of paper snips. Those, oh, maybe some snail. I might introduce some snail, but again, it depends on what is inside here. So let's pop that sucker open first and see. A week, yes. Oh my gosh. You know, I remember I used to be so excited for school to start, and now that I'm not in school anymore, I'm so excited for it not to start. Oh my gosh, I know. Oh, look, here's a promotion for next month's Paper Pumpkin. Something spooky this way comes. Don't miss out on next month's hauntingly fun box filled with frights and delights. Know someone who loves Halloween? Subscribe by September 10th. If they dare. Yeah, so anyway, it's gonna be awesome. Subscribe, and if you're not sure how, let me know. I'll hook you up. Blackberry Bliss, so excited. I do have this in the large stamp pad, so I'm gonna bring that out right now to make sure that I can save that little guy for something else. Here's the stamp set here. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, the loss is immeasurable, but so is the love left behind. How beautiful is that sentiment? You make me so happy. Congratulations. Thinking of you, and thank you. Those are gorgeous. Oh, I love those. Okay, I'm really excited about this kit now. I am so excited about it. I did not have any anxiety dreams this year. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to not have anxiety dreams, so perfect. Okay, here is the kit. Can we just talk about that gold or silver lined, foil lined envelope? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys, oh, these are so pretty. I think they're pre-stamped too. I mean, they're printed. So these are gonna go so fast. And I am going to do an alternate, but probably not in this video, so watch for that soon. I usually try and do those on my own and then upload my video to YouTube so that I can kind of play around and come up with ideas and all that jazz. Hey Pam, how's it going? Okay, so we've got our dimensionals. We have some beautiful, this is thicker than linen thread. This is the baker's twine, and it looks like, I can't remember the color off the top of my head, but here is this, and it usually tells us all the colors. So this is Flirty Flamingo with silver thread running through it. I don't know how well the lighting is doing for you guys right now. Let me know if I need to adjust. Okay, and then we have these gorgeous. And we have these note cards already done, and boom, this is gonna go so fast. We've got some of those. Oh, here are the glue dots. So yeah, we've got what, 5 of each? 1, 2, or 12, 6 of each maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it feels like. 5 of each. Okay, perfect. Those are gorgeous, you guys. What do you think of those? So many different alternate projects that you can do by just chopping off the front of the card, making it smaller. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. I'm really excited to play with those. And then the rest of the items, again, we've got those labels there. And then this is green Old Olive Vellum Leaves. Vellum leaf cutouts that are already pre-cut and everything. You just have to pop them out. And it's vellum, love that. Plus, here's a white vellum of some more like little leaf stock guys. So, very fun. Okay, I am digging on this, and it's gonna go real quick too. Like super fast. Pam says, I can't wait to crack open that paper pumpkin box I peeked but haven't dug in. I know! I'm just now opening it, and it is amazing. It's so cute. And can we just say hello, quickness? It's gonna go really, really quick. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna make one of those. And I'm gonna make one of each for now. And then I'll probably dive in some more in a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to start with this one. So let's get that out and move these over here. Oops. I knocked my flask over. But I do need the picture to see exactly what they did on which one. Okay, so this is going to be this guy right here. And get my block and get my thinking of you, because I really like that sentiment. Mount that up. Boom. And again, I'm using my classic Stampin' pad in Blackberry Bliss instead of the small Stampin' spot. I just like to save those, and don't ask me why, because I have a whole mess of them from all of the past paper pumpkins that I haven't done anything with yet. But I think I'm gonna try and come up with a plan at some point. I think we're gonna have like a free-for-all craft day or something. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so stamping that right there. I'm done with the ink for now. I'll come back in a minute and stamp the other one in a second. Okay, on the back of this guy, I am gonna actually use some snail. You could use the included glue dots too. That would work just fine. So on the back of this, I'm going to use my Flirty Flamingo Baker's Twine. And we're just gonna do a couple of loop-de-loos. Loop-de-loo here. And a loop-de-loo over here. Okay, so that is why you do need some snips. Boom, snipped it. Oops. And then, that's cute. It kind of looks like Mickey ears. I want it to kind of go one off this side and then one up here off of that side. Something kind of like that, a little offset. And then we're going to put a couple of these leaves back there. Oh, I got them. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. We're good. Saved it. Saved it. Okay. Just gonna pop out one of those. And boom. And then let's do one of the small ones on this side. And then I'm gonna do a white. Do one of the larger white ones. We'll put that right over top of this. Just like that. Very cute. I am digging on it, you guys. They might be a little backwards, but I think we'll survive. And then I'm just gonna put a couple dimensionals just to kind of hold those in place and pop this up at the same time. Okay, so again, if you are making this card and you want it to fit in the envelope, be sure that you kind of pay attention to where you put your little leafy greens, because this is not going to fit in an envelope now. But it's okay. It's okay. I could probably, you know, adjust it a little bit, move it around some, but we're good. Okay, so there's the first one. Did you see how easy that was? I love it, and it's so beautiful. All right, we're going to do this card next. So I'm going to clean off my stamp. Oops, dropped something. This is the Stampin' scrub with some of our Stampin' mist. This bottle is ancient. I've had it forever, although I just keep refilling it. I just need to buy a new mister, but this one works perfectly well. So I'm just going to clean off that stamp. I do need to clean this out actually. These pop out and you can rinse them under warm water and then let them air dry. That's the way to do that. And now we're gonna do this sympathy one over here. Oh, that sentiment is just breathtaking. I love it. It's so beautiful. The loss is immeasurable, but so is the love left behind. That is just so beautiful. All right, so for that, I'm going to get one of these pre-cut guys. All right, so here's this next stamp with that beautiful sentiment. And again, this one is super easy. It's basically the same thing, but the result is so different. I love Blackberry Bliss. Have I mentioned how much I love Blackberry Blackberry Bliss. That's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. So flipping this guy, getting that little snail action happening. Again with our doodad over here. And this time, instead of looping it, since it's so much longer than the last one, I'm gonna actually cheat and do this kind of a action. Just like that. So I don't have to waste too much of that beautiful baker's twine. And actually, I think I might want to do a couple loop-de-loos here. One a little bit larger than the last. Okay, so there's either 3 or I can make it symmetrical and put another one up here. I think I like this though. Hi Nancy, thanks for joining. I think that's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna be a little bit more purposeful, if that's a word. Is purposeful a word? When I place the vellum this time. Uh-oh. Vellum down. We've got vellum down. Okay, saved it. Yeah, and I put those upside down last time and they were much lighter, but this side is a lot darker, so we're gonna go with that. Take another large one. And we'll take a small vellum here and a large vellum from here, and then we'll do a small one over here. Just kind of mix and match them, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna put these 2 down there and these 2 up here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put these down first. So again, I'm just gonna kind of do a little tack motion there. And then hold this up for a little bit of perspective. Oh yes. Oh yes, ladies. That is nice. What do you think? I do want this one to fit in one of those gorgeous envelopes, so I'm trying to keep inside the lines this time. Sometimes I have a hard time. Then we'll do some more of those fun dimensionals. Dimensionals are my favorite, you guys. I am a dimensional fan. Just put a couple on there. Usually I like to try and be symmetrical when I put them on, but I'm feeling a little saucy tonight. Feeling a little off center. Okay, and we'll put that right there in the middle. Boom, done. Gorgeous, lovely. And if you wanted to, you could spruce that up with some rhinestones or some sequins and gently tuck it into that envelope. I love these silver foil envelopes. Aren't those gorgeous? What do you guys think? Oh, they're so beautiful. Let me tell you what, guys, ladies, I should say, or gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen out there watching, anybody that subscribes to Paper Pumpkin before September 10th will get a thank you from this set. I will send you limited to 10. Well, actually probably limited to 8 because I only have 10 envelopes here and I'm planning on making some alternates out of them. Anyway, that is Paper Pumpkin for tonight. I know it's backwards, but August 2018 Blissful Blooms. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. That's right, yay! And if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up over on my business page, Melissa's Creations. If you're not sure how to get there or what that means, let me know and I'll give you a little link. And I'm gonna come up with some alternates for these, see what I can whip together. I'm definitely, for this kit, going to have to bring in some new supplies to make the alternate. There's not a lot to work with, but what there is just beautiful. It's one of my favorite kits. I had no idea what I was getting into when I opened it, but it is gorgeous. And one more time, don't forget, next month, September's kit is going to be Halloween, a limited edition box. So awesome if you like to do goodies and treats and things. Be sure to subscribe by September 10th to get in on that. If you are a new subscriber, your box will come with a similar, not same, but a similar size stamp. It is this size, but the rounded edges are different. If you are not a new subscriber, but you're a returning subscriber, you should already have that D-size block, so your kit will not come with one. However, if you do need one, let me know. I can hook you up. All right, that is it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you so much. Leave a comment down below that says Blissful Blooms, and I'll enter you into a drawing to win one of these cards. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. You can also follow me online at melissascreations.com and on social media. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/mcreations and on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest with the handle at mcreations. If you'd like to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, let me know, or you can visit the link in the description box below this video and it will take you to the sign up page. I would love to be your creative coach. If you love Halloween, make sure that you sign up for September's Paper Pumpkin by September 10th to get the limited edition Something Spooky This Way Comes Paper Pumpkin kit. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!